Last week I decided to jump onto F1 2020 and to capture some great racing. Instead, I had an awful day. Anyway, our first race comes from Italy as the firefights go out now. It's Italy, so we can't expect a monumental crash at turn 1, so better not get your hopes off. However, if I get off to an awful start, this McLaren clearly likes what he sees as I come up on his phone and he just swipes right. Must have liked my profile, because you can't swipe like that on a normal F1 game, that's for sure. I mean, looking back at it, what is he even doing? Like, he just comes across me and completely takes me out, ruining my race before I even get to turn 1. Anyway, one benefit to crashing before the first corner is you get to avoid the first corner crash. Well, that's what I did think, until as McLaren decided that we're on Strictly Come Dancing and took me out for a romantic waltz. Anyway, you may be wondering how the rest of the race went, and I'm wondering too, because it was at this moment when my recorder decided just to stop, so I mean, this is my footage for the rest of the race. Anyway, next up is Monaco. I don't know who decided in the lobby that this was a good idea, however, it might have been, because this is one of the cleanest turn ones I've actually ever seen in Monaco. Yeah, you thought I was joking, didn't you? You thought there was going to be a massive crash, it was all going to be my fault, didn't you? Yeah, you embarrassed yourself, haven't you? Hang your head in shame. Anyway, you may be wondering how this race ended, and I wish I could show you. However, it turns out, NVIDIA experience stopped working again. Just kidding. Although I wish it did. It turns out my McLaren decided to turn itself into a nuclear submarine, and that turned out to be the end of my race and any hopes I had of points. Anyway, there's a race in Austria next, as the 5 lights go out now, and if you thought Monza was bad, this has to be one of the most disastrous first laps I've ever experienced, as the first corner comes up now, and it doesn't go too badly actually. I mean, I get hit a few times, however, there's no wing damage, nothing to be concerned about. I mean, we've shipped more positions than the Titanic, but we're still in the race, and that's what matters. Unlike the Titanic. However, that comes to a quick halt as I decide to 360 no-scope the apex on the next corner, damaging my front wing. And that wouldn't be the end of it, as in approximately 2 corners time, my race come to a quick halt as I decide to go down the inside of this guy and I go spin into the gravel before my car just simultaneously combusts. And as you can probably hear by Jeff speaking, that's the end of my race. Oh, I'm just over-exaggerating. The day wasn't that bad, as I come across the final sector in Baku, and it's going to be a memorable win after a brilliant overtake, which definitely wasn't a corner cut. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? I wasn't over-exaggerating. It's been an awful day. Anyway, that was just a quick summary of my day. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in less than 2 weeks this time. No promises though.